Hi guys, Evie here. After watching this video, you will know everything about Christine Diamond Teardrop and everything about our next UR Pavilion. Diamond Teardrop is a cool or blue UR. This suit has 9 clothing items and 5 makeup items. We're going to take a look at the original, Awakened displays, and all the event details, such as a list of polling rewards and special suit effects. First, let's take a look at the original suit in all 4 skin tones. We have Moonlight Tune, Nikki Space skin tone, Glowing Ardor, and Passion Rhythm from left to right. First of all, I would like to ask Paper, why and who? Who is Christine, and why is she not Krista? I mean, the Chinese name is literally 克里斯塔, which is Krista. But I mean, it's Paper, we never know what to expect next, so I guess she's Christine now. It's gonna take some getting used to, but I mean, they've already announced it, so I guess that's official. I really want to know you guys' opinions, so let me know which of these names you prefer or why do you think about this. Just one more minor complaint. Her wings are almost always cut off in the dressing room and photo studio. So yeah, but anyways, she's still stunning and OP, so I'm going to stop my complaints here and start giving you guys a review of this suit. I've always stayed away from sparkly clothes IRL, so I just assume that I don't like sparkly things, but playing shiningnikki for almost 3 years made me realize that I actually do like them and I love them. I noticed that I stare at sparkly things so much, so I think that's probably why I am so obsessed with Krista. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. Christine. We call her something like diamond in human form. Kind of translates to this. It usually means a diamond that turned into a human. Not necessarily a good thing, by the way, but she grew on me, and now she's definitely one of my favorites. I'm not sure if it's because of her reflection being OP or if this is actually a pretty suit, but I think it's so stunning and shiny now. Here are showcases of the Unawakened individual items since it's so hard to tell everything apart. The texture of her hairstyle is very unique. It has every color on a rainbow but looks white. But a colorful white? Unlike some UR suits that have hair like cardboard, this hair is great, and I also love the overall hairstyle. Not the biggest fan of the crown as it sticks out a bit abruptly. I'm really particular about her hats because I only like them when they sit on her head naturally, so that might be just me. These clips are meant to show you what the set of makeup looks like on all different skin tones. This is a complete set of makeup that has 5 items total. I like all the makeup items and I don't think Paper added any unnecessary items to make us pull more in Pavilion. Like, sometimes they might do that. I don't know. It just feels like they gave us unnecessary items to make the suits harder to complete. Okay, so yeah, let's take a look at individual items in all 4 skin tones, just to see if they are versatile or not. First, we have the lip item. The sparkles look really pretty up close, but I don't use it very often because the color looks kind of weird from afar, but it's pretty versatile and it does work with a lot of different things. Next up, contacts. I really like the contacts from this suit. If you look closely, you can see the diamonds and sparkles move inside of her eyes, which is so beautiful. Then we have the foundation item. I think it looks great on all 4 skin tones. The eyeliner is blended in and more natural, probably key to giving Christine that soft and natural look, while the purple eyeshadows matches the tone of this suit. The eyebrows are just normal straight eyebrows, giving her a softer look. The eyelashes are not as noticeable as newer lashes. I actually really want to show you guys how Paper started to make noticeable eyelashes. But okay, going back to talk about Christine, this is an older look, so you can see the lashes very well, but they're kind of purplish. I'm not 100% sure about them being purple, however, they are definitely not black. Let's then awaken the suit. Here's a side-by-side comparison of Diamond Teardrop and Choose of Sea. I like both versions as usual, but I feel like I probably like the original more in this case, since I really like pastel purples as you can probably already tell from my profile pics and stuff. So yeah, I think I use stuff from the original version more. The light purple suit now evolves into darker purple and blue. Definitely going to awaken it right away when I get them in my pavilion pulling video, so if you're interested, keep your eyes peeled for that. It's going to be so exciting, and I usually release those gameplays on the first day when they launch this event. Before showcasing the entire set, I want to show you this special item first. It's the tears. This is a new feature that Paper added to all UR suits after the CNY event, which is the Emperor and Empress one. So essentially, when you finish collecting a suit, you could then awaken the reflection to make it stronger and get recolor pieces, right? But after that CNY event, you can now claim an additional item as a reward when you awaken the suit. This additional item doesn't have recolors and it's not part of the pavilion, but after getting it, you'll automatically wear it whenever you put Nikki in the corresponding outfit. This item also comes with a special animated pose shown here. The entire suit is a bit darker after awakening. The 1,000 shades of black hair is also super pretty. I also think that this suit looks great in all 4 skin tones, but that's something Paper has been doing since the beginning. So yeah, which is normal for them. This suit looks super extravagant and complicated when you see it from afar for the first time, but the pieces are pretty versatile in my opinion, as they're all relatively simple and well designed individually. They just look crazy when everything is styled together. So I think the pieces from this suit are great at styling with other garments. The details are amazing as usual, but that's kind of a Paper thing. Their attention to details are always fantastic, so I don't have to keep bringing it up every time. Sometimes too much, I would say, but usually pretty good. All the diamonds sparkles when you put the suit on her, and all the different light effects that came with this suit are just so well made. Sometimes Paper make things that are way too complicated and they look clumsy, but this one doesn't, which I really love. Okay, so I feel like a good UR to me is something that looks extravagant altogether but versatile and somewhat simple when taken apart, which is this suit. Here's a showcase of the awakened individual items. We can get a recolor for all clothing items. The black hair has all kinds of colors and it is super cool and unique. The textures of the earrings are great and pretty versatile. I don't know how to explain this, but a lot of the suits are all about the dress. Like when you take the dress away, the rest won't look like they're from the same suit. For example, for Reed Pipe's song, that's what I felt. Or if you only got the dress, it feels like you've completed the suit already. Something like that. But in this case, the dress isn't like that. If you put Nikki in the dress by itself, you can style different things with the dress and it'll not look that Christine anymore. And if you take the dress off but leave the accessories and hair on her, the rest would still look like Diamond Teardrop. I really hope that made sense. Okay, let's now move on to reflection, archiving, cost of the event, and more. First, let's take a look at the Unawakened cover art on the left and Awakened on the right. I personally like the Awakened version more, just because of all the light. The angle and proportion of the Unawakened one isn't my favorite, but she's still really pretty with all the ruins. You can find high quality versions of these in my Discord server under the wallpaper channel. The link is in my video description. Here's the Awakening rewards winner when you level up Diamond Teardrop and awaken it to Truth of Sea. This set has 9 pieces total and all of them have stronger recolors. Like our other UR suits, the makeup items from this suit don't have recolors. Okay, let's now talk about how strong the reflection is. Keep in mind that my recommendations are only for competitive players. Just remember that this is a dress-up game. Don't feel pressure to care about rankings because you can eventually get all the arena URs. So only pull for what makes you happy. Okay, with Christine here, we've finally officially reached a different era of reflections in shiningnikki. The skills are still the same as usual reflections, but the percentages are different. I'm planning to make a video talking about what reflections we should use and expect in the future and tell you more about my personal reflection plans in a separate video because I think there are a lot of factors to consider, so I'm only going to show you a normal guide in this video. Here's arena reflection ranking. As I've said before, there are 3 eras of reflections. First, the ones we've been using. You could find Looming, Cloud Benediction here, and the reflections around Looming are the first groups of best reflections. So like Blurring Date, Voice of Desire, Cloud Benediction, the Wedding ones, stuff like that. And then we have Christine, who were a lot better than the first group. Usually, for the other 4 attributes, the separations are more apparent, but because Moonset is a unique one, so it kind of connects the Christine group with the Looming group for the blue attribute. If you're curious about Moonset and why it's different, check out my Everything About Moonset video because that's going to be a whole different topic. So yeah, so far we have these 2 groups. And then take a look at the strongest reflection. Orange line is the Tiger reflection from CNY 2022. That's kind of the 3rd era. They have different skill percentages again, and other reflections are sharing the same skill for other attributes. Here's a memory stairway ranking. So yeah, there are a lot to think about if you are a competitive player and someone who can't max out every single one of these reflections. Like me, I was planning to use Christine, then the one after Tiger, but since Paper has been pushing out events like crazy, I'm not sure what I would do now, so I have to clean up my thoughts and organize a video to talk to you guys about it. Like usual, the ranking for Memory Stairway changed a bit from the Arena one since they have different ways of calculating scores. And once you've leveled up the passives for 10-second buffer reflections, like Leonid Dustless Feathers, our lifetime reflections, mostly our lifetime reflections are 10 seconds, and Leonid's Dustless Feathers is kind of a unique one because usually Event Pavilion reflections are similar to Looming, Cloud Benediction. So yeah, when you leveled up the passives for a 10 seconds buffer reflection, they are going to be really strong in Memory Stairway, but also passives are really expensive to upgrade, so yeah, that's something to think about as well. Okay, now moving on to the item raw scores. The hairstyle is great, but not as great as Unawakened, the hairstyle from our next lifetime suit, which is free by the way. Headwear or the crown is great, but if you've completed all the previous blue suits, you probably won't need to use Christine's. Earrings are great, they're pretty high scoring and cute. Really pretty, I really like the earrings. The necklace is okay, but not bad overall. The dress is great scoring, but keep in mind that we don't have a reconstructed version of Christine's dress yet. So yeah, reconstruction usually give these dresses a huge score boost. There are 2 special accessories, the rings and wings, and the tears will be added into this category as well. The tears are great scoring and the wings are pretty good too. Here's the list of estimated polls and costs. The poll counts are listed below. Remember that those are only estimates and some people might be a lot luckier or unlucky. I hope you guys can all be super lucky, and I love hearing all your good news or bad ones. We can be unlucky together sometimes, but I think I've been pretty good on global so far. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I made 5 accounts originally and I played all 5 different accounts just to find a luckier one. So I ended up using the luckiest out of all of them as my main and then just sort of abandoned the rest. So yeah. Okay, back to the pavilion. We can get some free tickets from daily logins and clearing the event stages as well. So don't forget to clear all the stages before polling. The diamond count at the bottom is an estimate for the SSR to UR, so that's why the gap in between is so big. Here's a complete list of summoning rewards that you can get from polling in the pavilion. You could pause and read it here. Or, I also have a highlight here, just showing off some of the extra items you could get from this pavilion. You could get an XSR neckwear at 16 pulls, asymmetrical socks at 25 pulls, this adorable pink top at 30 pulls, then a UR hat at 70 pulls. So I have this conspiracy theory that the asymmetrical socks and the adorable pink top are from the same quote-unquote set because they're so similar. You'll know what I meant when you get these. And here's one of the event's exclusive background and stickers. You can get this in the summoning rewards when you reach 90 times. The background can also be used as a home screen background. It's super beautiful. I highly recommend it. You can also get another background and stickers through polling rewards, and those go with the SSR suit, which I'll showcase in the SSR video. You can also get a pair of scenes in the 3-dimensional photo studio. They are recolors of the other one, but still pretty. I'm so happy about getting new scenes in the 3-dimensional photo studio, so we'll have more potentials in the styling competition. Let's then take a look at the poses. You can get 2 sets of poses from the summoning rewards, which comes to a total of 4 poses, 2 full body poses and 2 selfie poses. Then you can get 2 suit completion poses from this suit, and 1 suit completion pose from the SSR. Thus, this event will give you at least 7 poses in total if you participate. Showcasing now is one of the suit completion poses. Showcasing now is the second suit completion pose. She'll be in her diamond form if you put the wings on Nikki, but she won't turn into the diamond form if you don't put the wings on her, and have her in a complete different outfit as shown here. Then we have 2 sets of summoning reward poses. They're associated with the UR suit and the SSR suit. The 80 pose poses go with the UR suit, so we are going to take a look at them here. I love this pose probably way too much, so I use it really often. In fact, I always have to tell myself not to use it because I always click on the pose unconsciously, so highly recommend this. Now the selfie pose. It's a good pose, but I wish Nikki's position isn't this weird. I wish she took up more of the room or stood up taller because this is such a nice pose, but not being able to see more of her is kind of a waste of a good pose. Next, special suit effects. I've put Nikki against a plain background so you can see all the stunning special effects closely, so most of them came with the wings, dress, and a special tier item. This suit is indexed in Pigeon's Glory. You can get 500 pink gems upon completion of this suit. It is archived in Symphony of Fate. Not gonna lie, it's not a very good archive, as the only other UR in it is Nikki Starcy. There are no max levels for the archives as of now, so the quote-unquote max level depends on how much experiences we have in each of them. That way, since the URs add more experiences to archives, the archives with more URs in them are at a higher level than these ones. However, if there are only a limited number of URs in an archive, completing the URs in the same archive as your main reflection becomes more crucial because you need all the experiences you can get. But this event is not a collab, so it'll probably make a comeback if you've missed it this time, so no need to panic. It has not came back on CN yet, but Paper has never said that Christine is a collab and it'll never come back, so we might get it in a return sometime in the future. So yeah, don't panic if you don't have enough gems saved. Just wait until next time. Alright, that is it for this video. I hope my video was helpful. Do you like this suit? Are you going to try polling for it? I'd love to know what you think. Let's chat in the comments. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye!